Amidst the veils of time and space, there exists a luminary soul, beholder of celestial visions, the visionary. Cloaked in the enigmatic fabric of the universe, this ethereal being possesses a profound connection to the cosmic mysteries that elude the ordinary gaze. With eyes that transcend the boundaries of the presence, they glimpse the constellations of possibilities, each star a doorway to unseen realms of knowledge and inspiration. The visionary. The visionary sees beyond the illusion that is currently presented around us. They don't see what is existing here around us right now. They see something beyond that. They see something behind that. Their imagination is what drives them towards their existence. What gives them their meaning in there right now. They have the inner guidance to embark on something that has never been done, has never been created, has never been seen or heard or felt or spoken. They're the ones that open up the doors for everyone else. They're the ones who go first. They're the ones who step into that realm of just total unknowing with pure faith and commitment, knowing that that's exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They see things that maybe others can't see yet. They see those thoughts and ideas that are lying dormant within us, and they bring them out into our awareness around us, into our physical existence. They are always looking beyond. They are always looking at that horizon. We can spend so much of our time, so much of our life sitting and being in the presence of our reality right now without moving towards something else, without stepping into a new creation or stepping into something that's brand new, or trying to find a way to make something exist that doesn't exist. Even if it's an idea, even if it's something physical, if it's an emotional feeling, if it's a physical object, it's bringing that into fruition. The visionary has a deep level of insight. They don't just see what's in front of them. Some people may see them as someone who has their head in the clouds, or someone who is looking outside of themselves instead of being within themselves. But they're trailblazers. They're the ones who are setting the standard for everyone else. They can see things beyond the limitations of our present reality. They're driven by a sense of purpose and desire to bring these things into the world in a way where they feel that this is something that could help someone, that could change the world, that could bring new awareness to something. This is where our innovation comes from. Without visionaries, we wouldn't have the things we have today. Without visionaries, we wouldn't be trying new things. We wouldn't learn new things. We wouldn't be evolving into something else. The visionaries are the ones who are paving the way. The visionaries are the ones who are standing up and putting themselves out there as a guiding light for others to look to, as something for others to reach out to try and grab. The visionary holds a deep level of imagination. Deep imagination. Sometimes their knowledge or the way that they bring in these visionary delights comes from a place where maybe they don't even know. It's It's where they can untap and dive deep into the deep-seated coded frequency of who they are and find another layer of their imagination and of creation that's deep within the codes of their stardust, deep within those particles of their being, deep within their bones. They can use their imagination to take them to the places where these new ideas or these new thoughts exist. They can see the array of possibilities and the way that these ideas can come to light. They can see it unfold through the fabrics of the universe and see how the codes dance within the intricacy and power of the way that they move and the way that they intertwine and connect with each other. Having that illusion or the holding the imagination of the thing that they want to create or the thing that they want to do or the thing that they believe they can achieve creates this radiating vibrational frequency of possibility. Just thinking about that new thing they want to create, having that vision creates this frequency of hope, this frequency of possibility. Even when it's not created, even when it hasn't been brought into physical matter, it's still the idea that is being held on to, knowing that it is something that is a possibility in our existence. It radiates such a large scope of frequency that other people can tap into that desire of that creation, the power in knowing that it is a possibility. They can tap into the energies of that without that thing even being created, without that even being part of their destination or part of the things that they want to create. Tapping into the frequency of the desire of the illusion or the imaginative idea or process is what gives that frequency to others to deepen their own desire to create, and to see that if this person over here is wanting to create this big thing and wanting to do this thing, then I can do that too. I can create like that. I can have visions like that. I can tap into my own imagination. I can find the things that I want to bring into light. I can bring my own codes to the surface. I can bring my own frequency into existence and strive towards these things that don't exist yet and allow other people to tap into my frequency as I create this desire, as I move through the journey towards the fruition of this thing that I want and that I see. It's not the end product that is the only thing that gives the visionary this award of being someone who has created something. It's the journey towards it. It's the drive behind it. It's the deep feeling within that is allowing you to bring it to the surface. And the only way we can bring new things to light is the power of the imagination. It's by seeing things that haven't been seen before, creating things that haven't been created before, wanting things that people have thought was not achievable, creating a desire towards something that everyone had given up on. It's using the imagination to be the most powerful tool in our creation. I know for me, using imagination is the absolute key to all of it. Without imagination, we will be stuck in a world of no hope, no desire, no drive, because we will only believe what we see. Instead of seeing things within our mind and feeling them within our body and wanting to bring them into our reality, if we didn't have that, what would be the purpose of existing? What would be the reason for us to exist in seeing and feeling and being the the things we already have and the things we're already experiencing. It's that drive towards something new, which can only be achieved by opening up that imagination, by allowing those ideas to flow, by opening our mind to listening to other people who are deep within their imagination, to awaken our own imagination within. And part of that imagination allows us to step into that innovation, into the new things that may help others. It may go against the norm. It may not be something that is popular. It may be something that collective thoughts have deemed it as a certain way. Maybe it's something they believe is negative. Maybe it's something they think will hurt people, yet it's never actually been created, or the thought's never been spoken, so people haven't had a chance to find it for themselves. Instead, they've been blindly following the ideas of the others before them and around them. If we don't open our minds to innovation and to the possible realm of new thought, and new ideas and new creations and new products, we won't get to open up and tap into that endless possibility of creation. Anything that we are saying no to based on a common idea is not really allowing us to give a chance for something to grow, is not allowing our minds to tap in to the possibility of something doing something else other than the knowledge we already have. Most visionaries just want better things for our existence. They want the people to be better. They want things to work better. They want the environment to look better. They want things to work smoother. They want to make things easier. They are constantly striving towards these goals. They're trying to make things better. A visionary is not someone who's looking for a way to hurt or to disempower someone. It's all about finding a way towards our own betterment. And the idea will only come from the visionary's personal existence, personal experience, personal understanding. They already hold their codes and they have their own visions based on who they are and what they see as their future, what they believe around them. They will use what they already have in order to create what they think is going to be something that is better. It's going to expand. It's going to help. It's going to make something easier, nicer, better, bigger, bolder. They're just trying to enhance something that is, or something that could be. A visionary also needs to really allow their intuition to allow them to make the decisions they need when they're embarking on these new things. They understand who they are. They understand their connection to something bigger or more or greater around them. They know how to follow those inner driven ideas and to not allow those fears or beliefs or those shadows to hinder them from moving forward. They may take unconventional paths towards the things that they want. They may do things that make no sense to everyone else. But that's because they're here to, make groundbreaking discoveries. They want to try new things. They want to take that path that hasn't been taken before. They can see the bigger picture. They want to inspire you on their journey. They are great leaders. They can rally you around and say, okay, guys, I've got this vision. This is what we're doing. Who wants to come join me? This is my goal. Who's in? And there will be people who will find those visionaries and they will seek them out and they will want to be in the energy of that. And they want to help and support that visionary in the things that they are trying to bring to light. The visionary never gives up. They can be knocked down at every turn from the naysayers and the people who don't believe in their goal or their vision or the thing that they want to create. They will hear people saying no. They will have doors closed in their faces. They will have what can sometimes feel like the whole world against them. There'll be resistance. There'll be obstacles. Things will fail. Things won't work. Things won't happen in the way that they want, but they will be persistent and resilient, and they will consistently overcome any challenges that come along their path so that they can bring their vision to life. They know that the thing that they're doing is exactly what they're supposed to be doing, and they will stop at nothing to bring that to life. They're also deeply connected to us as these 3D humans, as this existence of bringing us out of this common collective beliefs and trying to bring us up and out into another awareness, into a new idea, into a new thought. They know that by them stepping into their new innovations, their new creations, their new thoughts, it gives the others a chance to see it. Even the ones who don't agree, even the ones who don't believe in what they're doing, what they're creating, what they're being, it still allows others to tap into the idea of that possibility. Even if they decide to reject it, it gives them something to solidify their own beliefs or to step into another direction, to open their mind. But they just want to bring positive change. They just want to benefit our whole existence as a whole. You think about anyone who talks about something different or creates something that's controversial or something that people don't agree with. There will be so many people who knock them down and find ways to knock them off their perch and to tell them they're doing wrong and to tell them that that's not right and that's not the way. But they'll still keep going. They know that they have to focus on their goal. They have long-term goals. It's very hard to say one thing to one person and think that that is going to change the world. It takes time. It takes tenacity. It takes raw authenticity of the visionary to fully bring that forward and to constantly keep getting back up, even when they're being knocked down. You have a look at some of the people who spoke about some big things that got knocked down along the way, but have now become icons within our society. We look at them and think, if that person hadn't have said that, or if that person hadn't tried to do that, we wouldn't have some of the things we have right now. The visionary is part of our evolutionary existence, and the only way that we can grow as a society, as a person, as a collective. And the reason the visionary is part of the MAVEN journey is it's the one that's going to strive towards a bigger, better, and greater future. For us, for everyone, for the whole world, for our whole existence, for this whole idea of what our reality looks like. They are striving towards that. Where we have the mentor is the one who allows us to find the knowledge to our journey towards becoming a MAVEN. The artist is someone who unlocks our creativity, but the visionary is the one that's going to set the tone. The visionary is going to give us that goal. The visionary is going to allow us to open our mind to that imagination and see the greatest thing that we can imagine and make our moves towards it. The visionary is going to be the one that drives all of these archetypes together to us becoming the MAVEN. Because without the visionary, we won't have anywhere to travel to. We won't have our goals. We won't have a place that we can move forward to. We won't have a place where we can exist, where we can strive for, where we can just sit in the energy of and bask in the endless possibilities of the things that we can create. The visionary is a powerful archetype, and I would love for you to try and tap into your visionary archetype. Where's your vision right now? What are you tapping into? What are you trying to create? What's your goal in how you can make this existence better for you, better for the people around you, better for the whole world? Where's your vision at? What are you looking at on the horizon? What are you tapping into? When you start seeing that, when you start seeing the bigger picture, where you allow your imagination to bring you to places that you don't think are possible, that's what you aim for. That's where you go. That's what you sit in. That's what you believe. That's what you understand. And that's what you know is totally your next step. Just sit in that energy of that and think where your visions are. What are you aiming for right now?